what's poppin'? It's your boy Jay the Comedian. How are you doing this morning? How am I doing? Oh, I feel great. I don't care if it's cold outside. I'm warm inside, and I feel the warmness from all of you guys showing me love. And all the people that said they subscribe to my comedy channel, I'm letting you know I'm about to start it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start that for y'all. And thank you. And if you haven't subscribed to this page, please subscribe. Please. Anyway, today I wanna just talk to y'all for a second. I wanna do some mind games with you, if you know what I mean. Okay? Let's start off with numbers. Simple mathematic equation. 1 + 1 = 2, right? Right? Okay. You gotta make sure I gotta double check my math. I'm not that good. Okay, 1 + 1 = 2. If I had a ball and I put it in a box and I had somebody else come, take their ball and put it in a box, and I left that box there for 3 or 4 years, right? When I come back, with each of us putting one ball inside of that box, how many balls will be inside of that box? 2 balls, right? So 1 + 1, we can confirm, equals 2. But what if I told you that 1 + 1 could equal 3, 4, 5, 6, any number? What if I told you that? You'd say, yeah, Jay, you're an idiot. You are an idiot. 1 + 1 = 2. Everybody knows that, you dummy. But what if it didn't? What if you took one human and another human and you put them inside of a box, a room, right? And of course they have food and, everything that they would need to survive. And then you come back 3 years later. Can you guarantee me there will only be 2 humans in there? Gotcha, didn't I? So in that case, 1 + 1 could be multiple humans. If it's a man and a woman, it could be, right? So 1 + 1 doesn't always equal 2. Now, why am I bringing up that silly mess right there? Because I want you guys to think for a second. The process of thought that you just experienced. When I said 1 + 1 = 2, you're like, yeah, of course, everybody knows that. Math is something that's undeniable, right? But when I said 1 + 1 could equal more than 2, you know what I mean? It could equal less than 2 if one of them died. But the point is when I said that, you were like, there's no way that what you're talking about is true. 1 + 1 = 2. What the hell are you talking about? But you didn't close your mind off. You said, oh, I gotta hear this explanation. How can 1 + 1 equal more than 2? You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, it's cheating a little bit because I didn't tell you that, it matters whether or not those things can reproduce, those numbers can reproduce. That changes the equation entirely. You know what I'm saying? Because technically, if we're going on that, then you can never put one human plus one other human inside of a box, because there will literally be millions of humans if we count all the babies inside of each other. You know what I'm saying? So the point is that you were open to hearing the reason why 1 + 1 didn't equal 2. You're open to hearing it. You have a trigger as a human, right? Whenever you hear certain things, you're like, wait a minute, are you kidding me? Oh, I have to hear the explanation for this. We've all got it. We've all done it. There's been times we were so sure about something that we were willing to hear the opposite side of it. Because we're like, you know what? I have to hear your explanation for this one because it don't make sense to me. What you talking right now don't make any sense. What's your explanation? Explain yourself. And then after the explanation is explained and reasoned upon, you can sit and then say, oh, wow, that makes sense. Not only does that make sense, there's a chance that I've been wrong all this time. Anytime you're told not to hear the other side, that basically means that the side you're on is wrong. You're on the wrong side. Because, like I said numerous times, things that are actually true don't need to be protected. If it's the truth, if it's actually real, then technically you should be able to measure it, look at it again, reinforce it, hear any and everything contrary to it. You should be able to do that. No problem. I hear whatever you got to say. Go ahead. I know I got the truth. Tell me what you got to say. As long as you're in the mindset of be willing to listen to other sides, then you can actually get the actual truth. Anything else is brainwashing, okay? You can't brainwash people about numbers. The same way I was like 1 + 1 = 2, everybody knows this can be proven over and over again. This is not something that's hard to grasp or understand. You learn it when you're very, very young. This is something that you mastered already. The concept of 1 + 1 being 2. But for you to open up your mind and hear a different argument, that's human. That's what humans do. When we're sure about something and we know we can back up what we're talking about, all right, bring it on. Let's hear what you got to say. If I went up to LeBron James and I told LeBron, I'm better than you at basketball, you're nowhere near as good as me, and I will destroy you. Now, in real life, LeBron James would never have probably even the time to play one-on-one basketball with me. But let me ask you a truthful question. Will he look at me and then be afraid to play one-on-one basketball with me? Would he? Would LeBron James look at me, Jay the comedian, and say, man, that guy over there says he's the best in the world, and yeah, he's shorter than me, fatter than me, probably slower than me, definitely way less athletic than me, but his words were that he's better than me. I don't want to embarrass my career or have him take over the NBA by losing to him in a game of one-on-one. So I'm not even going to risk it. Is that going to be his reason for not playing me? His reason is going to be, all right, he's going to laugh and he's going to walk off. That's probably what he's going to do. But the point is, when you know the truth, when you're confident in the truth, you don't run from it. You don't hide it. You don't try to protect what you believe. No, you know the truth. You know it's the truth. LeBron James would have no problem playing me up to 10 and beating me 10 to -2 somehow. I don't know how I could score negative points, but I'm sure I'd find a way. I'm that bad when compared to LeBron James. You know, that's kind of meaning. And this is the thing I need y'all to know, recognize, and understand. Any group who has a problem with hearing the other side, that's the wrong group to be in, okay? That's the wrong group. With any situation, I don't care what it is. If they're telling you, no, don't even listen to them. No, you don't want to hear. No, don't. Just close your ears and close your eyes. Don't listen, don't watch. You're on the wrong side. Because I'll tell you this right now. All of these so-called apostates, you know what they tell you? They said, read everything, look at everything. Don't even take what I say as like the end-all be-all. Research it yourself. Find out yourself. Look everywhere. Don't look at just jw.org. Don't look at just apostate sites. Look at everything. And you can come to your own conclusion. That sounds like somebody who's actually trying to get to the truth of the matter. But if the person telling you, don't go here, don't look at this, don't talk to them, don't listen to this, it doesn't sound like they're trying to get you to the truth. It sounds more like they're trying to hide something. Am I right or am I wrong? If I were to tell you 1 + 1 = more than 2, and then I proceed to not tell you why, or not give you an explanation as to why, you'd sit there and you'd say, all right, you're an insane person. You are an insane person and you're bad at math. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy, simple ways of arriving at the truth. Very simple ways. One of the most simple concepts is being able to unrestrictedly look at stuff. Yes, unrestrictedly. That's the word I'm going with today. But without bias, without anybody pressing you or telling you what you should or should not be able to do. No, that's not how you get to the truth. You get to the truth by looking at any and all information presented to you and that you have at your disposal. That's how you get to the truth. Once you hear all the things. Because like a lot of people say, there's their story, there's our story, and the truth somewhere in between. But you can't get to that in-between place without hearing both sides. So I need y'all to think about that. I need y'all to make sure y'all got that in your mind. If you're a Jehovah Witness and you have questions and you want to get answers, real answers, if you believe in God, you'd have to believe that God gave you this big, beautiful brain and this ability to use critical thinking, logic, and any and everything, even your sense of knowing when somebody's lying to you, you know? You have all those senses that you can use. Any group telling you not to use those senses for any reason is the wrong group to be a part of. You know what I'm meaning? Anyway, I hope y'all having a great day. My day's going pretty good so far. I just had that little mental exercise in my mind and I wanted to get it out, and now I did. So, finish! Anyway, I hope y'all had a great day. I'm having a great day. Holla at your guala. Deuces.